Greetings and welcome back to another episode of Titan Repairs. So today I'm here with my cell phone and I'm having a couple issues with this. First, several months ago, the headphone jack went on this, which isn't really that big of a deal to me. I mean, I mostly use Bluetooth anyway, so it wasn't really that big of a loss for me. But more recently, is the charging port completely wore out. So now like the charging cables won't stay in there. Now the long and short of it is I work construction, which is a very dusty, very dirty job. And dust and grime and other crap is accumulated in these ports. And from putting the charging jack in and out, it basically just wore it out. So we have to replace that part. I've never opened a cell phone before, so this should be interesting, but hey, it should be fun. So let me show you the part that I'll be replacing this with, and then we'll get this open and see if we can fix it. So this is the package I got from Amazon. I'm a little unsure about this one. I mean, it didn't really get the most stellar reviews, but I'm kind of hoping that they were installed by people that didn't really know what they were doing, and hopefully it'll work. So it did come with a little toolkit here, which is nice, but I already have most of those tools and I would never use those screwdrivers anyway. But here's the main event right here. Kind of looks like a old compact flash case. I'll actually see if it'll fit my memory cards. Alright, so this is it. This little thing, causing all that problems. So as you can see on here, you got your charging port and the headphone jack. So hopefully that'll solve both my issues. Alright, first things first is we gotta remove the SIM card. Actually, I don't feel like digging through all my stuff, so actually I'm gonna use a tool out of this kit. Now with the SIM card removed, we have to heat up the back plate here because we got to loosen up the glue. So hopefully I don't blow everything all over my bench. Alright, let's see if we can get it open. Well, the hairdryer wasn't working, so I'm going to bring in the big guns. I'm having a lot of trouble just trying to get the pry tool in there. Let's try that. Ah, there we go. Just gonna carefully go around. Yeah, I'm sure the professionals are laughing at me now. Whatever, this is outside my wheelhouse. Okay. You gotta be careful of this fingerprint reader. I'm just gonna prop this up for now. I'm gonna heat this up a little bit. Press it down and then pop it out. Is we want to be careful here on the fingerprint reader, just because from everything I've read, it's a very short cable, so we don't want to mess that up. Because I am too lazy to put in my code. It's hot. Ow, ow, ow. Come on. There you go. Alright, so we don't have to touch anything else, I don't believe, but we have to get out over here. So it looks like we have this tape holding the battery down. But I'm actually going to try not to remove that. So I might be able to just undo these 5 screws, unless there's a screw underneath there. And hopefully just... So what are these, Torx? Hope I got one small enough. Sure. But of course the first one I choose is too big. There we go. That probably will work. Yeah, I think we do have to remove that tape. There we go. I'm actually getting a little use out of these tools they gave me. Alright. So, looks like we got these things here we gotta pop up. I'm just gonna grab a handy dandy flathead. Pop up like that. Now, I don't have to remove the battery, do I? Oh man, I think I might have to remove the battery. No, maybe not. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it was just kind of glued in there a little bit. You know, looking at the old parts and the new parts, you can see that they're a little different. It's kind of funny because the kind of appears that they have the same model number here on the top, but I mean, component-wise, there's definitely some differences here. But also looking at the charging port, comparing the old to the new, it looks like a lot of the leads kind of just completely wore away. I mean, that would go right into my hypothesis with them, with the dirt and crap in there, just kind of completely wearing it away. So, yeah, just kind of like a little bit of a comparison for you. The cheap Amazon part versus the OEM. I mean, for me, as long as it works, I don't really care. I mean, I'm probably only going to have the foam for another year or so anyway, so as long as it works until then, who cares? All right, let's pop this bad boy in and see where we're at. Oh, let's just screw it in and see what happens. I don't know if it's seated correctly or not. But maybe the pressure of this pushing it down will help. I'll just kind of half-ass put that there for now, because I want to check, make sure this works. So I'm gonna go get my charging stuff and then see what we got. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have a whole lot of confidence in this part. I mean, when I was pushing it down, there's a connector, it should just click right into it. It didn't seem to click, so, but we'll see. Well, the port feels good. But is it going to charge is the question. Motorola's really like their boot up screens. Oh, finally it's doing something. Freaking 10 minutes later. Yeah, I didn't put my SIM card in. It's all confused. Yes, I am aware. Just shut up. Oh, sweet! We got a charge! Nice. I want to see if this headphone jack works. Let me go get some headphones. And let's open up Spotify. Another thing that takes 10 years to load. Plug it in. Nice tight fit. Put on a little Creedence Clearwater Revival. Okay, so that's unfortunate. The headphone jack does not work. I'll just leave it on this charger for a few minutes, just make sure it does get a charge and it's not just recognizing it, and we'll be back. Okay, so the phone wasn't charging, and I opened it back up and had another look at this. I also wasn't paying attention And I accidentally ripped the ribbon cable for the fingerprint reader, so yeah, that's a thing now. So yeah, when you open these phones, just be careful. I just was being careless. But it's not the end of the world, I can get another one. So what ended up actually happening is, it's really supposed to just go down and then fit into the, as far as I understand, it's supposed to go down and fit into the ribbon cable down there, but it didn't seat. So I ended up taking the board back out and then pressing it into the ribbon cable by flipping it over onto the battery and whatnot, and just a little bit of pressure, and then it popped right in. So now it's seated back in, so we're gonna put this back together without further damaging this, hopefully, because cell phones ain't cheap. Which is kind of why I'm doing this. Yeah, that's probably also why the headphones weren't working. So yeah, I have a little more confidence in this now, so I'm going to put my SIM card back in. Let's pull up Spotify again and see if the headphones work. All right, these headphones are working great. Yeah, we're just gonna give it a couple minutes, see if it ticks up. All right, so looking at the charger percentage, it has gone up. So fixed, excellent. Well, sorta. All right, so that's a wrap on my cell phone here. Unfortunately, I did rip that ribbon cable, so that's something I'll have to deal with. But hey, whatever. It's just a fingerprint reader. I can still unlock the phone and everything, so it's not the end of the world. And you know what? You learn from your mistakes. So, I mean, I know game consoles I've definitely messed up my share, and it's okay to make mistakes like that. So I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. You just get a new part and put it in, and that's that. But hey, you know what though? The main reason I went in there. This is nice and tight now, it's not falling out. Headphone jack works again, so that's cool. I'll probably never use that, but whatever. But yeah, definitely with these connectors though, I also learned that you just gotta work it in there a little bit, and hey, whatever. It's working, so I'm happy. So thank you so much for coming along with me on this video. If you like the video, like the video. And if you'd like to see future content, please subscribe. I'm seeing the channel grow little by little, and it makes me so happy. So thank you all for the support. It really does mean a lot to me. And thank you again for coming along with me on this, and I'll catch you on the next video.